BVB's pre-season preparations continue. Their second pre-season friendly during the summer break sees them welcome Ligue 1 side Lille to the Hemberg Stadium here in Iserlohn. Roughly half an hour drive southeast of Dortmund, so not too far away to go for the boys in black and yellow. The rain starting to pour down just in time for kickoff. Sun was out, the clouds were nowhere to be seen roughly 5 minutes ago, but very quickly changing here. Don't expect it to stick around for the entire game though, as the players make their way out onto the pitch. Lille, of course, a team BVB have met before on a competitive stage. The Europa League back in 2002, and then most recently, last season in the UCL League phase, with Dortmund drawing at home, picking up a 2-1 victory away in France. In the 4 meetings between the two sides historically, Lille have never been able to beat BVB, and Dortmund do come into this off the back of an 8-1 drumming over Sportfreunde Siegen just a few days ago in their first pre-season friendly. Of course, pre-season preparations cut somewhat short this year due to the appearance at the Club World Cup. Players then given some time off to recover, and then starting their preparations just 2 days before that game against Siegen, which was just at the end of last month on the 30th of July. And back in action again here. Looked really good against Siegen. If they can find that form again today, they should give Lille a really good test, but Lille themselves will be an extremely good test for Niko Kovac and his team. A lot tougher than Sportfreunde Siegen, that's for sure. As we able to see BVB's starting 11, it's another strong side fielded by Niko Kovac. Equally powerful 11 for the Ligue 1 side. I'll just take you through Dortmund's starting 11 once more. Gregor Kobel returns, get his first taste of pre-season action, having not played a part yet, and will be wearing the captain's armband as well. Back three of Benzebaini, Anton and Mane, with Svensson and Ryerson, the two wing-backs. Pascal Gross joined by Austrian international Marcel Sabitzer in holding midfield, with Joe Bellingham and Maxi Bayer supporting Serhou Guirassy up front. As for Lille, we'll be playing from right to left here in the first 45. Serhou Guirassy goes down, don't want him to pick up an injury before the competitive season gets going. Back on his feet quickly, which is good news. As for the Lille starting 11, which was on screen moments ago, in case you missed it, Chevalier in goal, Ngoy, Ribeiro, Diakite and Mukarli back four, with Bouhaddi and captain Andre. Two holding midfielders, Sarawi, Fernandez and Mbappe. The three in midfield as Guirassy tests Chevalier. Finally, Olivier Giroud leading the line for the French side. Energetic start here as Mane tries to put a ball back into the middle, straight into the hands of Chevalier. A lot of question marks as to whether the Lille keeper will still be Lille's keeper come the start of the season. A lot of rumours that PSG are in talks to sign the young keeper, especially with talk of Donnarumma moving on. Will need to be replaced. Chevalier, the number one candidate, according to Paris Saint-Germain. Benzebaini. Interesting to see Filippo Mane in the starting 11 once again, as both him and young Elias Benkera, who started either side of Valdemar Anton. Benkera on the bench here today after scoring the opening goal against Sportfreunde Siegen in that 8-1 victory. Julian Brandt also starting on the bench today. Julian Brandt captaining the side against Siegen, picking up 2 goals to his name and a couple of assists to boot as well. Really strong performance, first half especially. Dortmund looked unstoppable, scoring with almost every chance they created. Good confidence boost heading into this second pre-season friendly as Lille play their way into trouble at the back and concede the corner. Rocard unable to keep it in play, but the ball fizzed his way, was a difficult one to control. Riasson will make his way over to the corner flag to then whip one into the box for BVB here. Dortmund in action again on the 10th of August, just over a week's time, against Juventus. Before on the 18th they play Rot-Weiss Essen in the first round of the DFB Pokal to kick off the competitive season. Dortmund expected to win that first pre-season friendly against Sportfreunde Siegen. I don't think anyone expected them to win 8-1, but a relatively comfortable win would not have come as a surprise. I think today probably their first real test to see exactly where they are fitness-wise. Liga side building up to match day 1 in Liga. On the 17th of this month, chance here for Guirassy, back to goal, tries to lay it off to Joe Bellingham. It does find its way to Riasson, who's able to get the shot off. Sees it blocked straight away though. Great to see Olivier Giroud out there still doing his thing at the ripe old age of 38. Returned to France after spending some time over in the MLS with Los Angeles FC. In the meantime, BVB continuing their promising start here. Let's see Bayer looking to find Sabitzer there, just lost his footing. The rain coming down. Both sets of players having to contend with a slippy surface here. Diakite. André, the ball inside. Nicked away comfortably by Julian Riasson there. There's Mane. It's looked really good in pre-season. The youngster trying to break into the first team. Niko Kovac more than happy to give a lot of youngsters an opportunity to impress in pre-season. Benkera really taking that opportunity against Siegen. Very solid display at the back, but showed what he can do going forward. Dead ball situations as well. Really well taken header to open up the scoring. That was the catalyst for a goal fest, with pretty much everyone getting their name on the score sheet. First 5 goals scored by 5 different players before Julian Brandt picked up a brace. Zabaini. Svensson is well to find Girassi. He's pulled to ground there by Rivero. Can't really have too many complaints about that one. Benzemaini does well under pressure. Bellingham tries to switch it out onto the right, just about gets there. Andreasen on the move down the right wing. Can't find a way past the Lille defender though. Another big season ahead for Serhou Guirassy. Continued his goal-scoring form at the Club World Cup as well. 4 goals in 5 appearances for the Ghanaian frontman. 21 goals in 30 games in the Bundesliga last season. 38 goals in all competitions. 13 in 14 appearances in the Champions League. And 4, as already mentioned, at the Club World Cup again. Brought here to do a job and certainly excelled. Everyone expected him to score. I'm not sure everyone expected him to hit the ground running like he did in his first season. Niko Kovac very pleased with that first big win against Sportfreunde Siegen. Said his highlight was the quick combination play from his players that created those goals, and then their efficiency in front of goal. There weren't too many missed chances. Pretty much every chance created. Good result. And the ball in the back of the net. This is exactly what you need. Especially when you look at last season, which was a bit up and down at times. One of the biggest criticisms against BVB was they were able to create plenty of opportunities but struggled to take them, and when it mattered, very often completely outdo their opponents in terms of shots on goal, shots at goal, chances created. Struggled to reap the rewards in the form of goals themselves. Guirassy brought down again. Lille struggling to deal with the Dortmund number 9. Andre, the captain, this time the guilty party. Chance for Riasen to swing another ball into the box, this time from just outside it. Goes it towards the back post. No one really there to attack it though. We'll go out for a corner. Pascal Gross, another player, looked looked really sharp against Siegen. Handful of assists for him as well. Pearson with the cross, and somehow it's kept out, but not for very long. And who are we just talking about? Pascal Gross and his assists. No assists here in the opening 12.5 minutes. Instead, his turn to get his name on the score sheet. It's a bit of a scrappy goal. It doesn't matter how you score them, as long as you do. It's Benzibaini's header that's stopped on the line by Chevalier. It's a good save from the young French keeper. Can do nothing about the rebound up from Pascal Gross as he fist bumps the air. That's not dealt with. Should have been cleared, really. Pascal Gross in the right place at the right time to capitalise on that defensive error. And that will please Niko Kovac as well. See goals coming from all over the pitch. Once again, BVB take the lead early into a pre-season game. Benzibaini, little dink over the top, great run by Joe Bellingham. Gets to it before it runs out of play, Bellingham across the middle. Guirassy close to it. Not close enough though. Wonderful ball over the top from Benzibaini. Recognising the run from Bellingham, who then still has work to do, does it well. And just to get a ball into the middle, and credit to Chevalier. He just parries it away before Guirassy can get there for the tap-in. Guirassy gets the shot off, just wide though. Chevalier looked like he had it covered. Great work from Ryerson. Just nicking the ball away, then nicks it past the defender. And Guirassy on the spin, unable to find the target. And BVB continue to look dangerous here. Quarter of an hour gone. Has been pretty much all Dortmund in the Hamburg Stadium. Strong play from Guirassy. Lille simply not being allowed to find any sort of rhythm. Borussia Dortmund setting the tone, stamping their authority on this game right from kickoff. So far, signs in pre-season are very promising indeed. Plenty worried that the Club World Cup might cause problems heading into the new campaign. The tired players. Not only do they all look fit as a fiddle, but they look really up for the new season. Raring to get go. Or raring to get going. If I can get the words out of my mouth. Joe Bellingham just catching Sarawi. An intentional clip on the Achilles there. Really well defended by Benzema, and he just cushions it down for Gregor Kobel off his chest. And on the move here. Ryerson does well to win the throw off Ribeiro. Gotta love Julian Ryerson. Doesn't seem to have any other setting apart from 200%. Whether it's pre-season or halfway through a season. Ryerson involved in the next bit of action there. From the throw. Picking out Pascal Gross, and then Marcel Sabitzer on his weaker left foot. Great strike, but what a save that is from Chevalier. It's a fingertip to it to help it round the outside of the post. That was heading for the top shelf. As Dortmund continue to pile on the pressure here. Almost 20 minutes in, another corner for the black and yellows. Headed away, only as far as Svensson. Sabitzer. Almost found Maxi Bayer there. Cheeky little step over from Valdemar Anton. Finds himself out on the left wing. Anton just jogging back into position again. Pascal Gross felt he was just pulled back there. No decision. The referee though felt there wasn't enough in that. And Ethan Mbappe playing a dangerous game. Mbappe, of course, brother of Real Madrid superstar Kylian Mbappe. opportunity by Maxi Bayer. Apologies for the pause in commentary there. Just going over my shirt numbers again. I've been handed the wrong ones because I did think that didn't look like Ethan Mbappe, although he is part of the Lille team. Is not wearing his usual number 29. Instead, that has been handed to Vincent Bourlet for this game. So, correction there. My eyes were perhaps playing tricks on me for a moment. In the meantime, BBB with another goal-scoring opportunity. RSC unable to get the shot off. And Chevalier able to get his hands on that attempted little dink over the top by Marcel Sabitzer. Good goalkeeping from Chevalier. One player who is definitely here and has a BBB history, Thomas Meunier, on the bench for Lille here today. Could very well make an appearance at some point, and pretty sure he'll get a warm reception from the Dortmund fans. Good pressing and tenacity shown there by Maxi Bayer. Another player who you always know what you're going to get from Bayer. 100% efforts off the crossbar by Sabitzer. He's had a few efforts at goal already. Seems to be getting closer and closer with every one. Can't get much closer than that to finding the top corner. Nothing Chevalier could do about that one. Brady. So now we with the layoff. And Goy spreads it out wide. Svensson's gone down. Looked like he just rolled over on his ankle. He seems to continue. Don't see any Dortmund players telling Lille to put the ball out of play, which would suggest Svensson is back on his feet. You could just hear a shriek from him as he went to ground. Sort of off camera at the moment, bottom right. Fingers crossed he's all right. So Gross tries to get it across goal first time. Put out of play by Diakite. Next ball to be whipped in by Julian Rierson. Goes for distance. A little too much distance that time. Rain still coming down in Berg Stadium. Has been persistent since kickoff, as have the Dortmund players in terms of attacking play. And back in a promising position, and then Savitsa gets the effort wrong. Looked like he was caught in between two minds there. Matsubaya was available to his left, but unable to react in time. Lille yet to really threaten BVB. Relatively easy for their back three and Gregor Kobel in goal. Very little to do so far. No foul by Rivero, according to the referee. Good block by Anton. Absolutely no way through the middle so far for the Ligue 1 side. Have struggled to create much in wide areas as well. Positional play from Dortmund has been absolutely spot on. Good closing down as well. Tirelessly looking to win the ball back as early as possible and then quickly transition into attack of their own. Gross, a little late to the party with the high press there. Girassi has the ball back impressively there. Bellingham, short ball to Oliver Anton. Really is incredible. He even runs and moves like his brother. Times it almost feels like Jude Bellingham has returned. And I mean that as a compliment, of course. He's been very, very good since joining, Job. Ngoy. Intercepted by Benzibaini. Helped on really well. Play brought back here. Clash of shins there, possibly even knees between Sabitzer and Vincent Bollé. Clearly unintentional. Looks like the Frenchman's come off a little worse here. I presume Sabitzer will be able to continue. I'm not sure that's a foul, if I'm completely honest. I think with it being a pre-season friendly though, referee more than happy to blow the whistle and make sure that medical teams can come on. I think Sabitzer's pleading his case to the referee because quite clearly plays the ball before making contact with Bollé. It's never a free kick. Cautionary more than anything. I think I'd have to agree with Marcel Sabitzer. He plays the ball, turns around, and then Bollé comes into him. Seems to be walking on it all right. Perhaps more of a shock to the system than anything else. Which is good news regardless of who he plays for. Never want to see players picking up injuries in pre-season games. Plenty of options available. Could very well see all of them out for the second half. Bollé makes his way back out onto the field of play. It seems Sabitzer has not come away unscathed after that coming together. I don't believe Niko Kovac was too impressed with the free kick being awarded to Lille there. Sabitzer receiving treatment on the bench at the moment. Not sure if someone's come on to replace him or not. Sabitzer back out there now. Comes out to a round of applause from the Dortmund fans. Stefan Ngoy. He'll throw. Lay off by Giroud. A very quiet first half, Olivier Giroud. Doesn't really have much service come his way, to be fair. Guirassy. Brought down once again. Close control has been rather eye-catching from the Dortmund number 9. Yet to really give the ball away. Surely that should have been a free kick. Boulay quite clearly pulling Ryerson down. He continues. Hopeful ball into the box there. Matthias Fernandes. The ball at his feet again here. Able to avoid conceding the corner there. A little over 5 minutes still to go in this first half. Dortmund with a 1-goal cushion have clearly been the better side. Throw-in taken quickly. Sabitzer gets one towards the back post, and Ngoy can't get much distance. Only header away, and BVB win themselves a penalty. Maxi Bayer brought down inside the box as he was just trying to go and attack the ball. It's a really, really clumsy challenge there from Lille captain Benjamin André. Just was crashing into the back of Svensson, actually, not Maxi Bayer. I don't think the Lille players can have too many complaints. Comes flying into Svensson. Diakite picking up a yellow card for complaining. And we all know who's going to step up and take this one. Serhou Guirassy. Looking to get off the mark here in pre-season. He won't mind if it's from the spot. I don't know what all the complaining is about. That's a penalty all day long. Serhou Guirassy to make it 2. Serhou Guirassy makes it 2. Just over 4 minutes before the break. BVB double their lead. Never any doubt it's Dortmund's number 9 who put that one away convincingly. Send Chevalier the wrong way. To Svensson. Won the penalty in the first place. Probably didn't know too much about winning it. As André bulldozing into his back. You can't say Dortmund don't deserve their lead. Lille, as far as their standards go, have been somewhat below par. Good closing it down again from Maxi Bayer. Lille, of course, no longer with Jonathan David at their service. Star man last season. Making the move to Juventus in Serie A in the meantime. Big clearance there. Riasson and Mane, not sure who got the final touch on it. Looks like Riasson might have crashed into his young teammate there in the process. Ball across the middle from Fernandez. Dangerous ball. Inviting ball. Here's Mane. He just sweeps it clear there. Well, mid-slide tackle. Looks like Riasson came crashing into his right hip there. Still feeling it. Bensebaini doing his best not to give away a penalty. It's nicked away in the nick of time. And Sami Sarawi arriving at the back post for what he probably thought would be an easy tap-in. Filippo Mane with other plans though, really well defended. I have to say he's been very impressive in his 2 pre-season friendlies so far. Young Filippo Mane. Started both games as well, which would suggest Niko Kovac has been impressed with him as well. Just wonder if this might be the season he breaks into the first team, and possibly even into a starting 11 as part of a back three. Does add a bit more pace there instead of a Niklas Süle, who, to be fair to the big man, has looked good in pre-season as well. Plenty of thinking to do for Niko Kovac for that DFB Pokal first round and match day 1 in the Bundesliga. That's the kind of problems you don't mind having as a manager. More competition in all positions, and everyone's looking to improve. Just overall create a more competitive, more talented team. On with the clearance. Minute of stoppage time already played here at the end of this first half. Might be a chance for a third goal. EVB. Girassi to Bayer. Back to Girassi. Wide to Svensson. First time ball into the middle. Takes a bit of a deflection. Riasson can't latch onto the delivery. Bellingham. To Bayer. Layoff blocked. Bensebaini does well to deal with the pressure. Svensson. Defensive header there from Rami Bensebaini.
Let's go!
League side looking to try and salvage something here right at the death of this first 45. That's some change. Macau floats one to nowhere, really. Sort of sums up Lille's half here. Struggle to really find any sort of rhythm. The half-time whistle. BVB with a comfortable 2-0 lead. Impressive stuff once again from Niko Kovac's side. Pascal Gross opening up the scoring just 13 minutes in. From short range inside the box after Lille were unable to clear in a dangerous situation. And Daniel Svensson brought down by Andre, allowing Girassi to double Dortmund's lead just before the break in the 41st. Hopefully more of the same to come in the second 45. I think we can expect a fair few changes from the boys in black and yellow. Make sure you join us for it in just a few. After a busy summer at the Club World Cup and a small break for the players, it was back to preparations with the new season now just weeks away. Niko Kovac and his BVB boys up against 4th Division side Sportfreunde Siegen in the Leimbach Stadium, and BVB were right at it from the get-go. Lovely ball into the middle. And one of the youngsters in the starting 11, Elias Benkera, with the opening goal in the 13th minute, picked out beautifully by Svensson. Left-footed delivery right on the noggin, in off the crossbar. And BVB 1-0 up. And that was simply the start of plenty more to come, as Dortmund were far from finished. Julian Brandt with a lovely cross to pick out Jan Couto at the back post. And the Brazilian wing-back with the first-time finish in off the inside of the right boot. But lovely play from out wide from Julian Brandt, wearing the captain's armband here this evening. Jan Couto then on the ball in the 25th minute. BVB absolutely dominating possession. The majority of play inside the Siegen half in the first 45. And that link-up play again would find a way through and into the back of the net. Marcel Sabitzer, the next BVB player to get his name on the score sheet. 3 goals from 3 different players early into this first test of pre-season. Well, 3 goals inside the first half of football. Always impressive. BVB eager to keep impressing against a Siegen side that really struggled to find a foothold in the game. Next attack just minutes later, and Karim Adeyemi with a solo finish. Had Svensson out wide, decided not to use him. He was quick to apologise, but with the ball in that bottom corner just moments later, Svensson and BVB not too bothered by Adeyemi going it alone. 4-0 the score, 35th minute. Pascal Gross with a cross into the middle. Ball comes back outside. BVB keeping the move alive though. Out wide to Adeyemi, who this time turns provider and picks out his captain, Julian Brandt, for the easy tap-in to make it 5-0 as the one-way traffic continues. The travelling supporters being given quite the show. BVB with 10 minutes still to go in a very, very impressive first 45 from Niko Kovac's side. Joe Bellingham, the 37th, with the ball out wide. Pascal Gross, another tasty cross into the middle. And Julian Brandt finding that little gap in between the defenders with the easy header. Makes it 6-0. BVB captain, his second of the half. Delightful cross. And a cushioned header past poor Justin Ospelt in goal. Siegen then with their first real chance of the half, and it would produce a goal for the 4th division team. Young Joshua Santo with a goal to remember against Borussia Dortmund. Pegs one back for Sportfreunde Siegen, and finally gives the home fans something to shout about, at least just before both sets of players made their way down the tunnel. A completely new 11 out for the second half for Niko Kovac's side, and it did take them a little while to get into the game and find that same rhythm, which in turn allowed Siegen to get off to the slightly better start. Half-time substitute Shaibu Ubeyapwe with a decent effort curls it round the defender, looking for the far corner. New arrival from VfL Bochum in the goalkeeping department, Patrick Dreves, getting a touch on it to help it round the post and out for a corner. 66th minute then. Dortmund definitely finding their rhythm at this stage of the game already. With fresh legs out there and plenty of youngsters out there as well. Sebastian Aller, no longer out on loan, makes his return after coming back from that loan spell with FC Utrecht, combining with Maximilian Bayer, who does ever so well to just chip it over the goalkeeper before putting it into the back of the net himself, albeit perhaps with a little bit of help from Siegen defender Paul Polauke. 7-1, BVB in cruise control, but still looking for another goal. Mecha over the top, and then butterfingers from Justin Ospelt, and young Agil there to put the finishing touches on the mishap at the back. Still had to be there to make sure. Might have been a little bit of a handball. No whistle from the referee. And Dortmund with a 7-goal lead, 8-1 now the score heading into the final few minutes. There was a chance for a 9th, not 1 but 2, and both of them falling to Felix and Mecha. First denied by Ospelt, then by the frame of the goal. As he fires the rebound off the post. Wasn't meant to be. Back the other way. There was still one bit of defending to do. Late into the 90th minute, Segan with one last venture forward. The ball across the box, not dealt with by anyone. But Riason on the line with the clearance to deny Ubi Yapwa. That would have been Segan's second of the game. Very much a consolation goal. Final score, 8-1 in the Leimbach Stadium. A stellar display from Niko Kovac's side and the perfect start to pre-season preparations. BVB in action again on the 2nd of August against Lille.
Die Mannschaft im Kern zurück. Die zweiten 45 Minuten stehen Luft bevor. Und da bitten wir noch einmal um einen großen Applaus für beide Mannschaften. Feuert nochmal beide Mannschaften lautstark an. Und lasst uns nochmal wunderbare 45 Minuten haben.
So, warm welcome back for the second 45 here in Iserlohn between Borussia Dortmund and Lille. 2-0 the half-time score in favour of the boys in black and yellow. Goals from Pascal Gross from open play, Sergio Guirassy from the penalty spots. Very much one-way traffic between the two, or for BVB should I say, who have absolutely dominated proceedings so far. Looks like a number of changes for the second 45. Karim Adeyemi and Jan Koto definitely out there. So too Julian Brandt. I believe Felix and Mecha has come out for the second 45 as well. If I'm not mistaken, looks like Elias Benkera has replaced Filippo Mane. So back three now of Benzabaini, Valdemar Anton in the middle, and Elias Benkera on the right. Was on the left of the three against Siegen a few days ago. With the competitive season fast approaching, not quite as many changes at the break from Niko Kovac this time. Sure, we still will see a few though throughout this second half. Jan Koto to Pascal Gross. Dink over the top, cushioned header down from Sabitzer, but from an offside position. Pressure from Adeyemi, and too close for comforts for the referee though. Still had Nathan Ngoyi in trouble. Also had two handfuls of his shirt. No Bodard in between the sticks for Lille in the second half. No Chevalier. Second period of play should be a Dortmund throw, and is. Koto scored a great goal against Siegen on the volley. It was Dortmund's second goal of the game, I believe. Picked out really nicely by Julian Brandt with a lovely cross on the outside of the right boot. Brandt with a double of his own on the day. Diakite back to Mukha. Now Ngoy. Just drifts past Adeyemi there. Decent spell of possession this for the Ligue 1 side. Really have struggled to create anything in the final third though. Aissa Mandi at the back now for Lille. One of their half-time substitutes.
Ist die Nummer 9, der OSC, Nummer 14, Maximilian Bayer, der 26, Julian Gelassen, der 77, Joe Bellingham und der 39, Philippe Manet. Neu im Spiel die Nummer 27, Karim Adeyemi, mit der Nummer 8, Felix Mitchell, der 47, Elias Belikana, mit der 2, Can Couto und mit der 10, Julian Brandt.
So confirmation of those substitutions. Bayat, Girassi, Bellingham, Ariason and Mane. Replaced by Adeyemi, Brandt and Mecha, Couto and Benkera. As for Lille, Chevalier off, Bodard on, in goal. And then Braun on for Brulé, Cossier on for Ribeiro, Mandi on for Giroud and Dione for Fernandes. Diakite with the layoff. Cossier. His ball forward down the touchline goes out of play. Ball back with Lille again though. Sarawi can't find a way past Benkera. Well defended on the young man. Another pushing for a place in the first team heading into the new season. Both he and Mane, very impressive pre-season. Diego Colbert has remained in goal. Alexander Maya, a backup goalkeeper here this evening, remains on the bench for now. Convincing header away from Benzebaini there, no nonsense clearance from the Dortmund defender. Sarawi will leave it to Cossier. Hasn't had much to do so far, Diego Colbert. Switch of play from Benzebaini. Here's Elias Benkera. to Benkera again. Nice first touch. Sabitzer moving into space. Foul off the ball there. Adeyemi on Diakite. Catch the coming together there. It would seem that Adeyemi didn't think too much of it. Already far more possession for Lille here in the second period of play. Still struggling to do much with it. Even so, BVB still looking very comfortable. Pascal Gross closing down Koscielny, nearly loses the ball. Launched forwards. Nice first touch and second touch as well from Brazilian Yankoto. Spreads it out wide. Pascal Gross waiting for supports. Goes back to Sabitzer. Definitely not quite the same tempo to the game here in the second half. Just over 10 minutes of it gone already. BVB, of course, with that 2-goal cushion. Bit of a wild tackle there from Koscielny. Thought he was given a slight nudge moments before by Yankoto. Brazilian on the ball and on the move. Nice little 1-2 with Pascal Gross back into the middle. And hoofed away from danger. Broho. Another misplaced pass from Lille there. Benkera put under pressure. Loses possession deep inside the Dortmund half. Here's Chun, getting ready to come on for BVB. Looks like there might be a change in the goalkeeping department as well.
Auch unsere Gäste von Borussia Dortmund haben in der Halbzeit gewechselt. Die Partie verlassen haben der Torhüter mit der Nummer 30 Lucas Chevalier, der Spieler mit der Nummer 29 mit der Nummer 4 Alexandro.
Lovely dink inside, just a little too high for Pascal Gross. Was arriving in the box unmarked. His reaction tells you just how close he was to scoring what would have been his second, Dortmund's third. Looks like there's a fair few substitutions about to be made. Agil, Yannick Leurs, Kabar All getting ready to come on. Joseph Boyamba as well, I believe. Slip by Diakite. Really good high press from BVB, nearly nicked away there by Adeyemi. Bodard looking for options. Might be in trouble here. Adeyemi well within his right to try and steal the ball away from the little keeper. A little fortunate to get away with that one, because it looks to me like Adeyemi actually touched the ball. Even if it was a physical challenge. Nice to see the sun out now after a very wet and rainy first 45. Just about to hit the hour mark here. Aymanagil, Boyamba, Kaba, Yannick Lewis, Alexander Maya, and Salih Özcan all coming on now. Time for mostly the youngsters to try and hold on to this lead and secure the win. Zebaini with a good shift under his belt. Strong performance from him. Nice to see Gregor Kobel recognising the support on show here for the Dortmund team. Plenty of BVB fans taking time out of their Saturday evening. Oh, well. Lille really should have pegged one back there. Two golden opportunities. The first and the follow-up really handed to them. Some sloppy play at the back. Alexander Maya looking to play it short to Salih Özcan. He's nowhere near getting to it. Thankfully, the follow-up off target as well. That could have been a little embarrassing. You're going to concede, that's not how you want to do it. And thankfully, no damage done. Lille coming forward again. This time Alexander Maya does well. And that will help settle the nerves a little. Cossier with the ball into the middle. Looking for Dioane. He's just inches away. Toe poking that past Alexander Maya at the near post. Joseph Boyamba. So Aymanagil back to Boyamba once more as BVB put the brakes on the attack down the left. Patiently build from the back once more. It's close control from Aymen Agil to draw the foul in the free kick, taken quickly by Dortmund. And we get a cover back to Yannick Lewis.
Spielminute, der BVB wechselt noch durch. Aus dem Spiel sind der Nummer 13 Pascal Lutz, der Nummer 20 Marcel Sabitzer, der Nummer 4
Brandt loses his footing on the slippy surface. Yannick Lewis with the clearance. Dortmund playing a dangerous game at the moment.
und der 1 Gregor Kobel.
Boyamba on the move in the other direction.
Der 49
Not too many options available in the middle, just Adeyemi to aim at. Comes away with the throw in the end. Oh, we said Lille have struggled to create anything from open play. They've had a bit of a helping hand in the second half from BVB. One or two little lapses in concentration at the back, that time unfortunate. Julian Brandt slipping at the wrong moment. Break on now for Lille. Chance to peg one back, and that's exactly what they do. Håkon Haraldsson. Nice run down the middle, Diarnik picking him out perfectly. It's a very clean finish. The Icelandic winger.
66. Spielminute. Tor für unsere Gäste vom OSC Lille. Der Torschütze, gerade frisch eingewechselt mit der Nummer 7, Håkon Haraldsson.
They had a feeling that it was coming. Lille building and growing in confidence. We've seen a few mistakes at the back from BVB in this second half. Lille returning the favour. There's definitely been a little bit more sloppy from both teams.
Es wurde ein Schlüsselbund mit 3 Schlüsseln dran gefunden. Falls jemand einen Schlüsselbund mit 3 Schlüsseln vermisst, dann wendet sich bitte hier auf der Sitzplatztribüne am weißen Gast bei unserer Technik, der einen Schlüssel wurde hier abgegeben. Erneut einen Schlüsselbund mit 3 Schlüsseln dran.
Adeyemi in on goal. Lovely show of pace, little dink, and puts it into the far corner. Great finish from Karim Adeyemi, and the perfect reply from Dortmund, having just conceded. They set the record straight again to make it 3-1. Boyamba, first time ball into the forward movement of Karim Adeyemi. He's quick enough to even slow down his run, take his time, pick his spot. That is a classy finish from Karim Adeyemi. Knew exactly what he was going to do. And Boda in goal can do absolutely nothing about it. Superb breakaway goal from Dortmund. Karim Adeyemi in that sort of a situation, in his element. And the finish on show shows you exactly why.
Neuer Spielstand. Borussia Dortmund gegen OSC Lille 3:1.
So BVB able to steady the ship again. Joseph Boyamba playing his part in that goal as well. Just over 20 minutes still to go. Hamilton with the ball out wide. Back to Haraldsson again. First time effort blocked. Banker up, fizzes one down the middle. Kovac not happy with that decision, it would seem. Yannick Lewis gives away the free kick for the foul on the goal scorer, Hakon Haraldsson. He's looked lively since coming on. Lille number 7. So free kick taken quickly. Will be taken again. Substitution made by Lille. It's Andre Tavares Gomez comes on for these closing stages. Second one taken short. Not a bad introduction to the game for the substitute. Shot on target, forcing a really good save from Alexander Meyer. He's able to smother the rebound from an acute angle. Pretty sure Ngoy was trying to get that back into the middle, but kept it too close to Meyer in the end. Reacts well, not once, but twice. Caught up, tracking that pass all the way. Good reading of the game there from the Brazilian. Not quite as much pressure on the ball carrier from BVB in the second half. That allowed Lille a little bit more time on it, which in turn has allowed them to be a little more effective in moving it upfield. Kicking the ball away in frustration. He'll pick up a yellow card for his troubles. Nabil Bentaleb on for Lille in the meantime, taking up position right at the centre of their back line.
Go, Vinny!
Salihas-Can. There's a little flick into the space for Julian Brandt, who just can't get there in time. Correa brought down deep inside his own half. Help relieve the pressure. Just caught by Özcan unintentionally. Surface doesn't look great, does it? Surely hasn't improved throughout the game. Quite the opposite, which might explain the lack of tempo in this second half. Certainly plenty of tempo in this attack from BVB. Julian Brandt, time to put the ball into the middle, finds Karim Adeyemi, can't get the ball out from underneath his feet. Biamba times the tackle well. Early cross from Kabar there, blocked out for a throw. Cheeky little nutmeg from Koto. Get past Bentaleb though. Good idea from Felix and Mecha there. Difficult one to latch onto for Ayman Agil. And Mecha there to stop Cossier in his tracks. Haraldsson, not a bad ball inside. Soriba Diaoune unable to stay on his feet though. Next player to lose his footing on this surface. Next substitutes getting ready. Ousmane Touré comes on to replace Ngoy. Plenty of fresh legs out there now for both teams, but conditions making it somewhat difficult. Nice link-up play from BVB. Jan Koto to Brandt, switch of play out onto the left. Not a bad Effort there from Joseph Boyamba, trying to pick out Jan Koto at the back post, who continued his run forward. Inches away from getting a touch on that. Would have been difficult to guide towards goal. Thomas Meunier, former BVB man, very highly of during his time at Dortmund. Warm reception for him, as expected. William Hunt does well to recover there. And tries to send Adeyemi on his way down the middle. Less weight on that pass and would have been in on goal again. Into the final 10 minutes now. Meunier trying to get involved with some 1-2s on the edge of the penalty area. Might be in again here. Thomas Meunier with a really smart finish there. The former Dortmund man comes back to haunt his old club in pre-season. Just toe pokes it past Alexander Meyer. Courageous efforts from the Belgian. Lille back to within one again, with 8 minutes plus some change still to go. There's an instant reply. Last time Lille scored. It'll be the same again here as Ayman Ajil brings Boyamba into play, tries to get it across. First time. Definitely the right move, well defended by Lille. And of course it had to be Thomas Meunier, didn't it? Former Dortmund player. He's gotten at least 3 Lille fans jumping. Can't imagine there are too many in attendance. And Koto with the cross in towards the near post. And Taleb doesn't quite get it away. The initial header. Rodolfsson tries to help it away from danger. No, struggle to get it clear. Koto will keep it in play. Mecha. Kept in play by Kaba. Loose ball down the left wing there from the youngster. Cossier. Time and space to work with. Keoane into the middle, and Haraldsson has one goal already. I can't believe he didn't get a clean strike on that. He'd come at him with a decent amount of pace. Judging his finish with his first goal, I expect him to perhaps do a little better there. He certainly expected himself to. Maya, no nonsense, sends it upfield. Finds its way to Jan Koto. Kossier there with him, sticking close. Inside to Brandt. Bayamba popping up on the right this time. Özcan. Just thought about lining up a left-footed strike there. Salih Özcan decided against it. Less than 5 still to go. Yannick Lewis over the top this time. Too much on it for Adeyemi. Through the middle for Haraldsson. Lovely ball to pick out. Jan Koto plucks it out of the air with ease. Better from Dortmund now. Mecha. Benkara. Sees Bayamba in space, able to find him as well. Bayamba into the middle. Nicked away just before it arrives at Ayman Agil. Well defended by Bayamba. Gets the tackle in early. Header away from Yannick Lewis while pedalling backwards. Not an easy one. Haraldsson. Can't get it past Kaba. Koto gets it clear only as far as Bentaleb. And the deflection of Yannick Lewis goes out for a corner. Now Lille not giving up just yet. Haraldsson with the cross. Adeyemi didn't do Agil any favours with that short ball. Desperate for an equaliser before that final whistle comes. Bayamba picks off the pass again. No foul on Özcan. Not a bad shot there from Broholm. And he whipped it towards that back post. Probably too much pace on it for anyone to just nick it in before it sailed wide. But a dangerous effort nonetheless. And Niko Kovac standing up again. It'll be desperate for BVB to get this win over the finish line, even if it is a pre-season friendly. 90 minutes just about up. Lille pushing forward again. Down the left this time. Just 2 minutes to be added on. Lille have a free kick in a promising position here. Pushing the back of Haraldsson from Sonny Özcan. Alexander Meyer getting his house in order. Could be Lille's last opportunity to level things up here from this dead ball situation. Bentaleb and Haraldsson standing over the ball. Bentaleb whips it in towards the near post. William Brandt with the clearance. Coming together inside the box there brings an end to play though. Either that or the ball was already out of play. Five seconds still to go. Well, Lille have never beaten BVB. Looks like it's going to stay that way. Adeyemi pushing forward. Knocked out by Boda. He's just outside the area though. Once again, Adeyemi simply too quick for his opponent. 2 minutes of stoppage time. All done and dusted. So this will probably be the last bit of action here. I'll tell you what, it might have just been inside. Will not be a penalty though. Certainly looked very close. Jan Koto lining this one up. Gonna go for the direct effort. Certainly looks like it. Boda with the save. Brandt with the miss. And that will wrap things up here as BVB secure their second win of pre-season. Back-to-back victories for Niko Kovac's side. 3-2 the final score. Pascal Gross and Guirassy getting the party started in the first period of play. Haraldsson pegging one back for the French side before Adeyemi swiftly replied just 2 minutes later in the 68th to make it 3-1. Meunier, the former BVB man, getting his name on the score sheet inside the final 10 minutes. But it was too little, too late for Lille. And Dortmund claim victory here on a rainy Saturday night to keep pre-season going very, very well for Niko Kovac and company. Dortmund in action again on Sunday the 10th of August. That's a 5:30 early evening kickoff against Juventus before that DFB Pokal first round on the 18th. Make sure you join us for that. As for tonight, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed every bit of the action. Sure you have. And as always, until next time, stay safe and take care.
Nous espérons que vous avez passé un bon moment et nous vous souhaitons beaucoup de succès pour la saison à venir. Wir wollen uns natürlich auch nochmal ganz herzlich bei allen Helferinnen und Helfern des FC Salon, des TuS Salon, der Salon Roosters bedanken. Jeder Einzelne, ohne die wäre dies hier nicht möglich gewesen. Und da wünschen wir auch, wenn gerade aufgrund des Wetters viele rausströmen, nochmal einen großen Applaus für alle Helfer, die dieses riesige Event bei uns im Hembergstadion für unsere Stadt Salon auf die Beine gestellt haben. Vom OSC Lille. Runtergegangen, unter anderem mit der Nummer 17 Galabukau. Und neu in der Partie sind die Spieler mit der Nummer 6 Nabil Bentadel. Zwei OSC Lille und gerade schon besonders hervorgehoben. Und an dieser Stelle gerne erneut der Spieler.
Der Endstand